Shubhodaya. We'll chant the mantra from the invocation prayer from Atharva Veda. Another dimension of this mantra is may we be blessed with the eyesight such that may we be able to see our ideal through our eyes. That is in the daily anusthana we chant that mantra that Apo Hishtamayo Bhavasthana Urje Dadatuna Mahe Ranaya Chakshase Maharanaya Chakshase. Rana means Ramaniya, most auspicious, most glorious things may be able to see through our eyes. And may we be blessed with the hearing and seeing. Sometimes sadhaks, many a times, that very few times, great people, they have a vision. They get a vision of the Supreme. But even more than that, they aspire to hear the Supreme talking. That may through our ears, may we hear him talking. Like Dhruva could able to communicate. Prahlada could able to communicate. That may we be able to hear that most auspicious things that through our ears. For that, may we be blessed with healthy limbs. May we live for long to be able to hear him, to see through the eyes. And may all our actions be pleasing to the divine beings. That is the one dimension. And the second one, in Veda mantras, that general rule, if four mantras come together, it is called as Chaturmurti Upasana. In Vishnu Sahasranama also comes Chaturmurti, Chaturbahu, Chaturvyuha, Chaturgatihi. When four comes together, it is called as Chaturmurti Upasana. When five comes together, it is called Panchamurti Upasana. Panchamurti, for example, that invocation prayer in the peace mantra, comes in Taittiriya Upanishad. Shanno Mitra Shamvarnaha Shanno Bhavat Taryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi. It appears to be talking about few things, but it's a Panchamurti Upasana. If five are there, it's called as Aniruddha, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Vasudeva and Narayana. Panchamurti Upasana. When four are there, this here, what in Bhadram Karnebi, it's a Chaturmurti Upasana, talking about it's Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarshana and Vasudeva. It talks about wakeful state and dream phase and deep sleep and the liberated phase. We go through the four phases. That fourth one is only the seekers attain that one. Wakeful state, dream and deep sleep are common to everyone. May we be blessed with the fourth one, Turiya. That is the fourth one. That's this mantra. It talks about four phases. Indra means it's Pradyumna, creative power, and Pusha means Poshana, protective power. And Sankarshana is Garuda. Garuda means the destructive power. It's a destructive element. And it's a Brihaspati. Brihaspati means Vasudeva, highest. May we be blessed, all four. It's a Chaturmurti Upasana. We'll repeat after me. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshabhi Yajatraha Stirai Angaihi Stustuvang Swastanobihi Vishema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vrudrashravaha Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha Swastina Starksho Arishtanemihi Swastino Brihaspati'r Dadato Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Shubhodaya. Yesterday was a new year according to the lunar calendar, and two systems are followed in India. One is lunar calendar, another is solar calendar. In the lunar calendar has 355 days. It is called as Anuvatsara. And solar calendar is called as Samvatsara. Samvatsara means complete year, 365 days. And average of that one is called as Vatsara, is 360 days. Anuvatsara, that though in our people following the lunar calendar also, in their the daily Anushtana, they say Samvatsara. It is not Samvatsara, they should say Anuvatsara. Lunar calendar from Chaitra Masa, yesterday was the first day of the Chaitra, Pratipad, first day of Chaitra, to last day, Amavasya of Palguni, is 355 days. It is 355 days. And the solar calendar starts from Mesha Sankramana is around 15th of January to Mesha to Meena is the last day. It's Mesha to Meena is 365 days. It's called as Samvatsara. And average of that one is Samvatsara is complete, and Anuvatsara is 355 days. A difference of that one, difference is 10 days. And what they do, it's 10 days this year, next day 10 years, and following year 10 days. They accumulate that one, and in the fourth year, they add one more month called as Adhika Mas. They compensate that one. But for our all the calculations, solar calendar is used. The solar calendar, it's if you want to determine the exact time of eclipse, you have to follow the solar eclipse, solar calendar. It is called a Samvatsara. It's a complete new year, complete year. It's called a Samvatsara. And every year is named after, there is a name for each year, that 60 Samvatsaras are there, 60, and that's why when we complete 60 years, it is called a Shashti Purti. And human life, they say, we go through 2 cycles, 120 years. Each year has a name. It's this year, it is called as Manmata Nama Samvatsara. It's Manmata. The loose meaning of Manmata is enchanting, but deeper meaning, the meaning that we practitioners of yoga should not be contented with the outer meaning, loose meaning. Inner meaning is appropriate. It's in congruence with the theme of our this term, meditation. Man means mind. Matha means mathana. Mathana is churning. Churn the mind. Contemplate. It's a truth is not obvious to the outer things. You have to churn your mind to get the inner meaning of that one. Inner essence of that one, you have to churn your mind. Mathana. You have to churn your mind, then only truth you can experience the truth within. If you are not doing the churning of your mind, the truth is not obvious. You will be swimming on the superficially, you can't dive deep into the ocean to pick up the pearls. That Manmatha, it's the theme for this year. All of us to contemplate, all of us to meditate. It's a message for this. The name itself is Manmatha Nama Samvatsara. And we have been covering the chapter on meditation. Meditation, it's a theme we covered up. This food has an effect on our mind. Yuktahara viharasya, we covered that one. What we eat, it has an effect on that our mind. And it says in the Bhagawat Gita, only the clear mind, sattvic mind only can contemplate. We have to, meditation is nothing but contemplation. Contemplate, think pure. Food has an effect. And it says, Prashanta Manasam is the Upaiti Shanta Rajasam. Even the Rajasic mind, active mind, it's also quietened. When the active mind also got quietened, then sattvic mind, you can contemplate. To have a sattvic mind, we have to have a sattvic food. Rajasic food disturbs the mind, makes the mind very dynamic, and tamasic food makes the mind very dull, and sattvic food has an effect on the mind. And in it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's story that it comes, one of his disciples had a problem that when the meditation, he couldn't come out. Whenever he sits, he could able to go very deep within, and he had a difficulty of coming out. It's a reverse to our case. We had difficulty going in, but he had a difficulty coming out. And his wife started complaining that how the house can run if you keep meditating all the time. House cannot run if you do this way. And he thought, yes, it is appropriate. Then he approached his Master Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji and said, what is the solution? He said, it's to come out, the best solution, you start eating in other people's houses. Go and start eating in few days. Then when you start eating in other people's house, you won't be able to meditate. That your meditation is stopped, your problem is solved. And it's the indication that we don't know that when we start eating in other, we don't know their frame of mind, what they are thinking, what is the energy they are passing on. That if you start eating everywhere, it disturbs your mind. Sattvic mind becomes Rajasic mind. That's in Bhagawat Gita says be aware of what you are eating, when you are eating, how you are eating, what time you are eating. Be aware of that one. And we touched upon that one. And further, last week we touched upon yogi's mind, contemplator's mind. Its mind is how it should be. It's we repeat after me. Yatha deepo nivatasto. Nengate sopama smrita. Yogino yata chittasya. Yunjato yoga atmanaha. It's a meditator's mind. It's like a flame. It's a flame. It's burning. It's not getting extinguished. As long as the fuel is there in the lamp, as long as the wax is there in the candle, it should continue to burn. It should not get put off halfway through. Yogi's mind, it's like when there is no breeze, this flame is continuously burning. If it's a yogi's mind, meditator's mind should be fixed on a goal and continuously burn like a flame. It's to do that one, we need a practice. How to do that practice? It's these days they in the modern science they use a new terminology called mindfulness. They talk about mindfulness. It is nothing but it's a Bhagavad Gita's shloka has this meditation. They have rebadged that one. Mindfulness is a branch of meditation, but meditation, what it talks about, is the root, and there the mindfulness is nothing but a branch of meditation. And it says it's a shanei shanei. It's a repeat after me. I will explain that one. Shanei shanei ruparamaid. Shanei shanei ruparamaid. Buddhya dhriti grihitaya atma samstam manakritva na kinchidapi chintayet. Now Anushtup Chandas will say in 8 letters at a time. Shanei shanei ruparamaid. Buddhya dhriti grihitaya atma samstam manakritva na kinchidapi chintayet. Shanei shanei ruparamaid. Shanei shanei. Shanei shanei means little by little. Don't force your mind. It's a friendly with your mind. Shanei shanei. Little by little. Uparamet. Try to contemplate on higher things. Think on the ideal things, higher things. Raise little by little. Contemplate on higher ideals in your life. Loftier ideals. Slow, little by little. Contemplate and uparamet. Higher things you contemplate. And the mind itself, cannot decide. If I listen to this talk, you'll think, yes, it is right. You go to another talk and you may think that is also right. Mind cannot decide. If you go to another talk, yeah, you think that is also right. Mind cannot decide. And manas, you have to use the intellect as a stick, strong stick, and get attached to tie the mind to the intellect. Use the discriminating factor. It's a mind cannot decide, contemplate and decide what is right. Through the buddhi, go beyond that one, use the intellect as a supporting stick. Tie the mind to the intellect and hang on to the intellect. Where the intellect should reside. It says Atma Samstam. Atma means highest. Atma means supreme. Mind should be contemplating on the absolute. Intellect should be firm on the absolute. Intellect should not be going here and there. As I said, mindfulness, it's a talk. They don't talk about the absolute. They say be in the present, but here Bhagavad Gita says intellect should be firmly grounded on the absolute. It's having earnest desire to know the absolute. When the intellect is established, mind can be focused on any other object. It's a Atma Samstam Mana Kritva Na Kinchidapi Chintayet. Na Kinchidapi Chintayet means it's a meditation, it's a mind. It's a loose meaning is you should not think of anything. It's not the essence of this one. The meditation according to Bhagavad Gita, Na Kinchidapi, you should think on only one thing. Not unwanted things. Na Kinchidapi Chintay means take away little by little. If the mind is going away, don't force that one. Slowly come back from the unwanted things. Focus on the wanted thing. That is the meditation. Meditation, mind cannot remain without thinking. Mind has to be sharpened. Focusing the mind, sharpening the mind is the purpose of meditation. Focus, mind it's only the dead person cannot think. Active mind, living person got to think on what is appropriate, what it is beneficial for you in the long run. That is the meditation. Meditation, unwanted things, don't think on that one and think at the present moment what you are focusing on. And that is the secret of meditation. As I mentioned, the branches of that one is mindfulness and other type of meditation has come out, but the root is there in Bhagavad Gita. Repeat again, that is a very loftier shloka that whenever mind is disturbed, contemplate on this one. Those two shlokas we'll repeat upon. We covered Yatha Deepo Nivatastho Nengate Sopama Smrita Yogino Yata Chittasya Yunjateo Yoga Atmanaha Shanei Ruparamayet Buddhya Driti Grihitaya Atma Samstam Mana Kritva Na Kinchidapi Chintayet. Lay down on your back.